Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be comparing the Navy Federal Go Biz business credit card against the other big banks, the competition, and see how Navy Fed's Go Biz credit card stacks up against their offerings. So guys, you don't want to miss this. I had a person in one of my recent Navy Fed videos to make a comment, and I was trying to search for that comment. Hopefully I can find it by the time I post this to tag them in it. But somebody commented and asked me to do this video about some of the top business credit cards. And these are my top business credit cards, in my personal opinion. Several of them I carry in my own wallet. So let's go ahead and let's get into today's content. Also, guys, make sure that if you're not a subscriber, please consider being a subscriber. Make sure that you like this video and leave me a comment and let me know if you have any of these business credit cards or if you have the Navy Fed business credit card. I do want to hear from you guys. So let's go ahead and let's get into it because this video might be a little longer. All right, so before we can tell you guys about anything with the other credit cards, we got to first look at the Navy Fed Go Biz card. So let me go ahead and let's pull that up on the screen. We have the Navy Federal Go Biz Rewards Business Credit Card. And I did a video about this credit card. Oh man, it's probably been about 2 years ago that I can link if you want me to, but pretty much it says evaluate your business purchasing power. Make every dollar go further with a great rate, no annual fee, your choice rewards, and more. And of course, guys, caveat, you do have to have a Navy Federal business account. So you got to have the personal account. You got to already have doing business on the personal side. That's how you get a membership with them. But then you also have to have open up at least a business savings account with them in order to apply for this card. So you can't just apply for this card without having a membership on both sides. Okay. So that's first and foremost. If you haven't got a business membership and you are interested with this in this card, I did do a video too about how to like the whole breakdown of how to get the business side of Navy Federal. Okay, so starting off, they have a variable APR of 17.4 to 18%. So they're letting you know off the top that this card will not be lower than 17.4, which to be fair to them, industry standard right now, and no matter if it's on personal or business, is usually over 18% just because of the rates right now. So you're going to be hard pressed to find a card that's less than 18%. Really to find cards with lower than 18%, even with the best credit, like 800 credit scores, even with the best credit, you'll have to go to one of your credit unions. Like I have a credit union, here in South Carolina State Credit Union. My personal platinum card with them is like 10 point something percent, and that's very low. So you're going to be hard to find anything on less than 18% in a lot of cases. All right. So annual fee is $0 for annual fee. So their rewards is 1x points for every dollar spent. Now, I'm not the fan of this card. Now, when I first joined Navy Federal and I got my personal account and I got my business account, I was going to apply for this card, but there's so many better cards than this. They offer 1% for every dollar spent. Do you understand that the upgrade that they just did on their secure card is better than this? Because they just moved the secure card, the in rewards card, to the cash rewards card, which I think is maybe 1.5% cash back. So even their secure card is better than this card at this point as far as rewards, if rewards is your goal. Now, if you just want to get a credit card with Navy Fed, a business credit card with Navy Fed, get this on two different sides. They have the Go Biz Rewards Visa and they have the Go Biz Rewards MasterCard. So this is right here. These are the difference between these two cards, and I did talk about it again in a previous video, so I don't want this video to run too long. But these are the offerings right here. On the Visa side, you got roadside dispatch, you got auto rental, collision damage waiver. You got discounts on business and everyday purchases. You got travel, accident, and emergency assistance services. On the MasterCard side, you have cellular, wireless telephone protection. You have MasterCard ID theft protection. You have savings on select business services and Master Assist travel assistance services. So just depending on which card and their extra benefits from the Visa network or the MasterCard network will depend on which card that you pick. Either way, this card only gives you back that one-time points for every dollar spent. So there's no foreign card transaction fees for your travelers out there. Again, available in Visa or MasterCard, unlimited earning potential, so there's no cap on that. Multiple card holders available, new purchase protection, zero liability policy for unauthorized transactions, points earned for your business expenses, and no annual fees. So this is pretty standard, like a basic just business credit card. And I do want to let you know right now, this credit card does not report to the Business Credit Bureau. So the Small Business Exchange and all of those, this credit card does not help build your business credit. So also keep that in mind. All right. So let's go to the next one. So let's bring in the competition. We got Chase Unlimited first. The Chase Inc. Business Unlimited credit cards. Now, you know that the Chase Inc. family, they got like 5 different business credit cards in that family right now. I want to say 3 of them have an annual fee and 2 of them don't. The most popular of the 2 are the Unlimited and the Cash. So we're going to look at both of them. I actually am a card holder of both of those cards. I have the, this is the Cash. Where's my camera? There's the Cash, and here is the Unlimited. I also have the Preferred card. Now, this one does have an annual fee. This one has an annual fee of $95. That's the cheapest one of the annual fee. So I am a fan of the Chase Inc. cards, as you can see. And I had to put a sticky on the front because they still make their cards the old way, where they have all your card numbers, your name, and everything still on the front of the card. So I'm hoping that whenever these cards expire, that they do start putting the numbers on the back of the cards. That's the only downside. They haven't changed from that, and a lot of cards have got your number just on the back of the cards, and they haven't done that yet. But it's away from how good the card is. So let's look at it together. So we got the Chase Inc. again, Business Unlimited credit card. Right off the top, new credit card members can earn a $750 bonus cash back after you spend $6,000 on purchases in the first 3 months of opening this account. Unlimited 1.5% cash back rewards on every purchase made for your business with no annual fee credit card. Now, if you guys have like for my business, my handmade business, guys, if you don't know, I make candles and soaps and all those type of things. And I've had my business now for going into the 6th year. And so this time of the year, this is September the 1st, depending on when you're looking at this video, this time of the year, this is when my business really picks up around the fall months, going into the holiday season, like a lot of people's businesses. But this is the time where I have to spend the most on getting things for my business, like my butters. I make body butter, so I have to get butters. I have to get wax to make my candles, and I have to get all the things to make my handmade products. So this is the time where I use a lot of, business capital in order to do that. So not to tie up my own money or the business's money, the liquid money, I use these type of credit cards because this is the time where you can really rack up a lot of money. This is the time where I probably would spend $6,000 in 3 months just to keep up my inventory. So this will be a great card because it's offering intro APR of 0% for 12 months. And after that, 17.49 to 23.49. So depending on what credit is, I would say that if your credit score is not at least a 680, I would say continue to work on that. Make sure that you have very low utilization on the credit cards that you do have, under 10%. Make sure that you don't have late payments. Chase, and the next one that we're going to look at, these are major banks. Chase is just like Navy Federal. They are the biggest bank in the United States. I'm not sure about the world, but at least in the United States, Chase is number 1. And so when you want to build relationships with them, you want to make sure that your credit is at the best that it can possibly be. No late payments. You want to also make sure, again, about the credit utilization so that you get approved for a higher limit right off the top. When I got the Chase Inc. Preferred, this is the one with the annual fee. When I first got this card, and I don't know, let's see where we at. When I first got this card, this one right here, it started me out with a $16,000 limit. So you can get higher limits on these cards as well. This one right here, the cash one, I have an $8,000 limit. And on my unlimited, I have a $10,000 limit. So you can start off really good with these cards, and especially if you use them and your credit responsibly. So zero APR for 12 months. You can really do some good with your business with that 0% APR for 12 months. So depending on when you actually apply. And of course, if you spend that $6,000, you're going to get the $750 bonus. No, you don't have to spend any extra money for getting employee cards, redeem for cash back rewards. So you can get rewards back like gift cards, travel. Me and my husband, for instance, last year, just off my Chase Rewards, Ultimate Rewards, we was able to go to 2 different places for our birthday and for our anniversary completely for free, just using our Chase Rewards and booking through the Chase Travel portal. So it really is a good thing. You can also monitor your credit through Chase, of course, through their app, and you can monitor and protect your business. Ways that you can earn. There's more things over here. You can also pay over time. These are not charge cards. These are credit cards. So there's a difference between a charge card and a credit card. You can carry your balance if you need to. And again, in these 12 months, you have the opportunity to get this money completely free as long as you pay it back off soon as before the 12 months is up, and then that way you won't get hit with the interest. Okay. And that $750 bonus, trust me, I've gotten it twice with them. I got the $750 bonus, I want to say, on the cash card, and I think I got the $900 bonus on the unlimited card. And I'm gonna tell you right now, guys, if you can hold out on this card until, I want to say, it might be, or at least keep checking on it, they will go up to that $900 bonus probably in October. They usually go up on this bonus. They usually keep it like $750, like for the most part of the year, but around the holidays, because they know businesses got to rack up on a lot of the inventory for the holidays, they usually go up on this spend bonus to like $900, and that's for the unlimited and for the cash card. So let's pull up the cash card since I've talked about it. Right. So the cash card is similar to the unlimited. The difference between this one is that it earns 5% cash back on select business categories. The unlimited is unlimited 1.5%. It kind of reminds you of the cash rewards cards that Navy Fed has on the personal side. But this one right here, it does categories. It kind of reminds you of the Discover It card, where there's certain categories that will give you that 5% cash back. Again, you can earn up to $750 bonus cash back with this card. Earn $350 when you spend $3,000 on purchases in the first 3 months, and additional $400 when you spend $6,000 on purchases in the first 6 months after opening up the card. So that's about $1,000 a month. If you're doing $3,000 for the $350, that's about $1,000 a month for 3 months. And if you want to get that full $750, that's about $1,000 a month for 6 months. So that's actually better than the unlimited, because the unlimited wanted you to do that within the first 3 months. So at least with the cash card, you can stretch that out for like $1,000 a month in the first 6 months. Again, they have the 0% APR for this card too for 12 months, starting at 17.49 through 25.49 after the APR entry APR period is over. And pretty much everything else is the same. You just have to look at the categories. You can earn 5% cash back on the first $25,000 spent in combined purchases at office supply stores, on internet, cable, phone services, each account anniversary year. You can also earn 2% cash back on the first $25,000 spent in combined purchases at gas stations, restaurants, each account anniversary year, and earn 1% cash back on all other purchases with no limit to the amount you can earn. So this card right here can really be good, especially if you're paying for internet. You pay your business internet or phone, cable phone services and stuff like that, get that 5% cash back. And then gas stations and restaurants, and you're taking out clients, for lunch or whatever, dinner or whatever. This is a good card to get that 2% cash back and then 1% cash back on all of the purchases. My thing is that bonus, getting that bonus again. If you can hold out and wait till they up that thing to 900, they will do it on this card, the unlimited cash card, and the unlimited card ink business card, and the unlimited cash card. I'll be getting tongue-tied with these, but they are 2 different cards. So keep a lookout for that. And I do have a referral code in the description if you are interested in applying for either one of these cards. Okay. All right. So let's go to the next 2 that I like. And oh yeah, I will say that Chase will do a hard pull every time you apply with Chase. They will do a hard pull. They do report to business credit. So Chase like to flip flop. So you just want to make sure that all three credit bureaus are good. They used to do Experian exclusively, but I have had them to pull my Equifax before. I can't say that they ever pulled my TransUnion, but I know they pulled my Equifax and I know they pulled Experian in the past. So you just want to make sure that all your credit bureaus are looking, good. I know sometimes, your score will fluctuate between the three, but make sure that they all are cohesive as far as your utilization, no late payments, and those type of things. All right, so let's look at American Express, another great bank that you can build a relationship with, especially on the business side. You got to know that American Express is for the people that are the high earners, okay? And even if you're not a high earner, you can get into the American Express family. This is the American Express website. So not to be confused with like the Navy Federal has the more rewards cards with the American Express emblem on it. That's not a true American Express. They're just on the American Express network. I did a video about that. Is that card real? It is not a real American Express card. It's not a part of the American Express family. American Express is just like Visa and a MasterCard and Discover. They have a network where they can actually, people can actually have the logo on their cards. All right. But not be a true American Express. So the business card that we're looking at right now, the first one is the Business Cash American Express card. You can earn a $250 statement credit after you spend $3,000 on purchases on your card in the first 3 months. That's a very low spend. So we're looking at about $1,000 a month, just like we just looked at on the Chase Inc. Cash card. Again, we got another intro APR, 0% intro APR on purchases for 12 months from the date of account opening. After that, 17.49 all the way up to 27.49. So when you starting out with these cards, guys, you want to make sure that you have the highest credit score you get so you can get the APR as low as possible, especially if you're carrying the balance. We like to pay our cards off, but sometimes when you are when you're doing businesses purchases, you may carry a balance more often than you would sometimes with your personal cards. But I will say, before we go any further with the American Express cards, that all these cards that I'm talking about right now, the inks and the Express business cards, they do not report to your personal credit. So you can hide your utilization with these cards. So if you do carry a balance, you don't have to worry about it reflecting in your credit utilization on the personal side. So that's a good thing, right? And so American Express also reports to the Business Credit Bureau. So here we go. So we got 2% cash back on purchases up to $50,000 per calendar year, 1% cash back on purchases thereafter. Cash back earned is automatically credited to your statement. So you could get 2% cash back on this card up to $50,000 per calendar year. And the way you will see this, because I do have this card as well. Let me see, where's my okay. So I do have this business cash card. So the way it happens is whenever you spend on this card, they will automatically credit it back to the card, right? So that's my only thing that I don't like about this card. It doesn't give you an option to redeem the money for what you want, like actual cash back to go into your account. It actually goes right back on the card as a credit. Okay, so just keep that in mind whenever you're looking at this card. And if you don't mind that, then that's cool. So it will, but I just want to let you know it will go back on. The cashback earn is automatically right here. It says that the cashback earn is automatically credited to your statement. So I can tell you that is for sure because I have this card. All right. And so American Express can be accepted at 99% of places in the U.S. that accept credit cards. Now, again, if you are already in the Navy, not Navy Fed, if you're already in the American Express family, say you have a credit card with them already on the personal side, then you will not take a hard hit for the business inquiry. Okay. Now, and this is what happened with me. I got a business card first. I got in the American Express family through Amazon Business. Amazon Business uses American Express. So I got in with them first through Amazon Business, right? Their Prime card. And then once I got approved for like I want to say starting off was like $3,000. And then and that was my very first business credit card. And then I was like, okay, I like American Express. So like maybe a month later, I applied for a personal card. I think it was like the everyday cash card or something like that. And they did another hard pull. So you want to do personal first. And then if you want a personal card with them, and then if you apply for the business card, you won't get a hard pull. But if you do it the other way around, you will get a hard pull for both of them. Now, one great thing is when you first applying with them, you won't get a hard inquiry unless you go forward with it, but they will let you know if you're pre-approved or not. Okay, so that's a good thing. So know if you're approved with no personal credit score impact. So you can they can just pretty much check it for you and see before you even waste your time without a hard inquiry. Now, if I were to go in there now and apply for another business credit card, I will not get a hard inquiry, and they do look at Experian. Okay, so make sure your Experian is in tip-top shape. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's look at the Blue Business Plus credit card. So we just looked at the Blue Business Cash card. So we're going to look at the Blue Business Plus card. Okay. I'm going to make sure that it did show up on the screen. All right. And so you can earn 15,000 membership reward points after you spend 3,000 in purchases on your credit card in the first 3 months of membership. Again, 0% intro APR for 12 months, 17.49 to 27.49, 2x points on purchases up to 50,000 per calendar year, 1x points on purchases thereafter, all with flexible options on how you choose to redeem them. So this one right here with the Business Plus, it will not go to your statement. Now, I don't have this card, but I did get an invitation in the mail. Here's my invitation. I took my address stuff off of it, but I did get an invitation in the mail to apply for this card, and they're giving me that says you're pre-approved. Apply for the Business Plus card. Earn more rewards for your business. Earn 50,000 membership rewards points. This offer ends October the 12th, so I can get up to 50,000, and they're only advertising 15,000. 0 APR, same thing, 17.49 to 27.49. Earn 50,000 membership reward points after you spend 6,000 in eligible purchases on your new card within the first 4 months. So this is an offer. So once, guys, you get your credit up and you get in the door with these people, they start sending you offers like this that they don't. So right here at the time where I will be spending the most money for my business, I have an offer to get a 0% APR card, right? So excuse me. So this is a good offer. And like I said, right here on the website, they're only doing 15,000. They giving me 50,000. And I got 4 months to do it in at $6,000. But if you don't, you can still get that 3,000 in the first 3 months, which equals out to like 1,000 a month. Right, that's like $1,000 a month, and depending on your business, you probably could easily get that just by putting, like your insurance and your internet for your business, whatever type of expenses. You could probably easily get that $1,000 for those 3 months. And I want to let you know right now, American Express is not going to keep up with that. I lost out by $200 on the gold card. I was trying to get that bonus on the gold card, and I was like $200 shy from it. And I had to actually call customer service because I thought I had got it. I thought I had made it. And she told me, she's like, looks like you're like $200 shy. Now they're not going to keep up with it. So you got to make sure that if you are trying to get their points, that you are keeping up with it. Now with the Plus card, the points can redeem for different rewards that they do have. They also have travel partners and that kind of thing. Excuse me, I'm not going to go over that in this video. Y'all can look into. It's a lot of videos just talking about the different rewards and their spend categories as far as what you can break those down to. And if you just go to their website too, they have the membership rewards program, cashback, the travel, AmEx offers, and all those type of things. So guys, let me know what you think about the ones that we've talked about so far. I do have one more before I get off of this video. Also, I did tell you that American Express and Experian, they do report to the Small Business Exchange. So if you're ready to build your business credit, they are a good one as well to start building your business credit with. If you're not ready to pull the trigger with Chase or with American Express, because these are the big leagues, guys, these are the big leagues. They're going to give those 0% APR cards to the ones that have at least a 680 or above. You can apply for these cards too with a sole proprietorship. So if you don't have an LLC, I know Chase Inc. for sure you can apply for with a sole proprietorship. I think you can with American Express. You just have to see whenever you go to apply, does it give you that option? And again, if you need a referral code for American Express, I will have that in the description box as well. All right, so the last one, if you're not ready to pull the trigger on these major ones, let's look at the Bank of America Business Advantage Unlimited Cash Rewards Secured Business Credit Card. So maybe you're not ready now. Maybe your credit is not strong enough to get a business credit card. You can get one that you can secure with your own money, and they also will help you build your business credit. So earn unlimited rewards while establishing your business credit. Build your credit history with consistent on-time payments. You can improve your business credit over time. Okay, so just some quick things about it. Help strengthen your business credit while earning unlimited cash back. Earn 1.5% cash back on every purchase, every time, no annual cap, and rewards don't expire as long as your account remains open. We're talking about a $1,000 minimum security deposit. And I would say if you want to start off with a higher limit, you will want to secure a higher limit. And that goes on the personal side too. You're not going to expect to just put $200 on a secure personal card and then think you're going to get $25,000. It doesn't work that way. You want to put as much as your money up that you possibly can in good faith that when this card graduates and you do all the right stuff, that they will at least match that limit that you already put it in your own money when they give you your money back, or better. So if you're able to put $5,000 on the business secure card, put $5,000 on the business secure card. So whenever you get ready to get this card unsecured, then they will match 5,000 or give you more than 5,000. Okay. So that's just an example, but $1,000 is the minimum. Seamless transition where periodically review your account, and if your overall credit history improves, you can transition to an unsecured card. Not all customers will qualify. So there you go. Flexible redemption options. Choose how to redeem your cash rewards as a deposit into your Bank of America checking or savings account, as a credit card statement, or as a check mailed to you. So they're already letting you know that they're going to favor you if you have a account with them, whether that's a Bank of America, a business checking or savings account with them. So I would say look into their checking account for business and their savings account, and that way you will be establishing a relationship. Bank of America, they try to operate in some instances just like credit unions. They want you to have a relationship with them. Now I will tell you, I don't have an account with Chase. Like a personal account or a business like checking account with Chase, and I have 3 of their cards. Before getting their 3 business cards, I only had the Amazon Prime Chase card, and I still have that card that's linked to my Amazon account. So that's my only relationship with them. Same thing with American Express. The only thing I had with them was the Prime Business Prime American Express card. So I don't have an actual account with American Express. So it just depends on where your credit is. You may not have to do all that, but if your credit is not favorable, at least a 680 or better, then you definitely want to look at forming a relationship, and that way you'll get it just looks a lot better. Okay. I really don't care to have a bank account with the big 3, which I look at is Chase, Bank of America, and Wells Fargo. They're not my favorite when it comes to banking, just to be 100 with you. So I'll never promote their checking or savings things, because credit unions and community banks have way better offerings when it comes to those type of depository products. But you have to do what you got to do if you're trying to establish credit with them. So they do not have an intro APR. Now, do keep in mind, if you carry a balance on this card, it's going to start at 27.49. Okay. So you don't want to carry a balance on this card anyway, because you're trying to establish a good credit history with them and build your business credit. So, and no annual fee, 4% on a balance transfer if you did need to do a balance transfer from another card. All right, so some of the other things, cash flow management tools, you have the online banking. So some of the different standard things, travel and emergency services, free access to your business credit scores. So that is good. You can view your Dun & Bradstreet business scores for free within the Business Advantage 360 or the small business online banking. So you may want to look into that. That's good because Dun and Bradstreet do charge you to look at your credit score. All right. Um, so you got the security that comes with this card. So everything that normally comes with the credit card, guys. So if you do need to, get a something going with your business credit at first, this is a good opportunity right here to take a look at this. But if you're already, got pretty decent credit, 680, low utilization, no late payments or collections and those type of things, I would say go for one of their regular business Bank of America cards. I haven't pulled any up. I was just looking at this one. But I definitely would look at the Inks and American Express, the Blue Cash, the Blue Cash Plus. I would definitely look at those just because they have those 0% APR, and especially with the Inks with the cash bonuses that they're offering right now. And also the they have the rewards points too with the American Express going on too with some of their offerings. All right, guys. So if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Again, if you're interested in joining our community over here at the Credit Ready program, we have now entered. We're over 500 members since I re-announced the CRP. We are now at 500 members in the CRP. That's short for the Credit Ready program. So scan the QR code wherever it is on the screen, or you could go to my website at starcarter.com and make sure that you guys join. We're about to kick it off. I really do appreciate all the love and support. Let me know what you think about these cards in the comments, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one.